Okay, this is the daily chart. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
This is the daily chart.
Okay.
Now, in order for you to swing, you need to visualize your peaks on the daily chart. Okay?
Okay.
If you see a big peak on the hour one time frame, you need to visualize it on the daily chart. This is USD CAD.
Okay.
This here, before it dropped, this here was a big peak around the quarter price.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So from there, you should expect 3 levels on the daily time frame. You should expect level 1, level 2, and level 3.
Okay.
So this here, the level 1 will be a 3 times ADR.
Okay.
This will be a 3 times ADR. The first cycle, this here may be a 1.5 ADR. Then this would be a reset. So this reset here was around the 50 EMA, and the 13 was there. So 50 and 13 EMA on the daily. So it formed a peak reset, then went for the second level.
Okay.
So should expect to rise and then to go for the third level. And when it reaches the third level, here you should expect a big peak. So,
which would be an EMA peak.
Yes, will be an EMA peak on the daily time frame.
Okay.
So some people take trades here and they would swing to this point. So it'd be around 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Okay.
Yes. So that's basically how you should treat the daily time frame. And how do you know that this is a good peak on the daily time frame? You go to the, first of all, you see that the number of days the dealer used were many. And on the weekly chart, your TDI would show a sharp, your TDI would show a sharp pin.
Okay.
So here is a sharp pin to the, what we call it.
Oh, I see it. Yep.
Yes, before it moved. This here is the sharp pin to the market baseline. There's a type of sharp pin occurring on reset sometimes. So if you see a sharp pin on the weekly and on the daily there is a good peak, then you should expect 3 levels there. So on taking your trades going short, can you hear me?
Okay. Yes.
Amy?
I cannot hear you now. Yes, there I gotcha. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
So when you have a good peak on the daily, like this peak here is on the USD ZAR.
Okay.
This is a very good peak on the daily. Like you should expect 3 levels. So this one was the first level, the second, so I expect the third level to go down here.
Okay.
So on swing trades, so trades, when you see a good peak on the daily, your short trades, you should swing your short trades and you should only day trade the long trades. Like the trades which you take here, you should only day trade them, like based on the daily. I mean, based on the intraday levels.
Okay.
Because you anticipate for a reset there and another reset. Okay?
Okay, so the daily has the peak, and the weekly you'll see the shark fin.
Yes.
Okay.
This was the EMA peak, the daily.
Yes.
So it went to level 1. See this pullback. I went short on this trade and came to this part here. This is a safety trade on the daily.
Okay.
So the second and the third. This here was a peak reset. The first, the second, the third. This was an M here. The first,
Yes.
the second, we expect the third. So,
Okay, so tell me why that is a peak reset again? Because it hit the 200?
because it hit the 200 and we expected this to be a peak, but it didn't go the 3 levels, so the dealer formed another peak here, and we see other 3 levels going up.
Okay.
You see a peak reset occurs like that. So on taking your short trades here, you should only hold for short term, but the long trades are the ones that you should swing. When you see a good peak on the daily, so the long trades are the ones that you should swing. So here I've written a lot of points. For example, the price action on the higher time frame. On the part of price action on higher time frame, you should understand it, like what the dealer is doing on the USD card right now. Like when you see this is a peak and see this second level here. The second level, the dealer completed the 3 times ADR around this point here.
Okay.
The dealer extended it to this zone here. This is a support area for the price action. So he came here to verify various criteria for the price action people. So he came here to verify, and then he would reverse here for some time, and then you should expect a third level. So this is how you use the price action zones. And the position of EMA is on the higher time frame, especially on the daily. You simply shift the knowledge you have on the hour 1 time frame and use it on the daily here. Like when the dealer is on the 800, you may expect a peak. When it's on the 200 there, and you see a peak, it's a peak reset. So you should shift the knowledge, just the knowledge you have on hour 1, shift it on the daily. The quarter point, sometimes the dealer may extend to find a certain
Hold up, bro.
Okay.
Bro, I have a question.
Yes?
Yeah, you said you have to shift your knowledge from the 1 hour time frame to the daily time frame. What do you mean shift your knowledge? As in everything you know about the 1 hour time frame, like the peaks, the EMAs, and everything?
Yes.
Okay. So, and yeah, I'll get to it later. Just go on.
Okay. So you shift the knowledge that you have on the hour one time frame. Like this is a peak, this is the first level, the second one, and the third. Oh, I didn't know, Reina, you were here.
Well, I just got here. I didn't even realize there's a webinar today.
Well, the bootcamp was just an hour ago. This is another webinar. You see
Really?
this on USDZR. Like this is the first level, the second, the third. This is a very good example. This was a peak, first, second, third, peak research, first, second, third, a peak, first, second, and you expect a third level. And usually the weekly time frame, the TDI on the weekly, we have the shark fin when the peak is forming. So Amy, are we there? Are we together? Are we together?
Yes, we're together.
Okay, for startup, Amy,
Yes.
you should hold trade when you capture a peak. When you have a peak trade, and you want to swing it, you should hold it to 3 times ADR. So
Okay.
you should hold it to 3 times ADR, and then you scratch out, find the reversal, hold it. If you anticipate for a reset, so you find the reversal, hold it 1.5 ADR, wait for the reversal there, for the peak reset to form, to enter trade, hold it again 3 times ADR. You should hold the 3 levels. That's how you should swing for startup. And as you go on, you can take the trades that you can hold for a long time. Like we don't call it trading no more. If you hold a trade for 3 weeks, that's like investing. You are investing in a trade. You don't trade.
Okay.
So this was a simple example here. Gila has completed the 3 levels around this area, but he extended the price here because at this level there was a price action zone and there was the 800 EMA. So he came to reverse here. So he simply came here to satisfy various price action criteria. So someone taking this peak, he may hold the 3 levels and he may hold for this extension here.
Okay.
This was another extension here. So let's go to the part of trading indices. So indices, index. So in the Forex market, we have let's take a look here on the window. So we have these are currency pairs. We have the CFDs, we have the futures, the crypto, the commodities, and we have the index. So this index, they are the indices, which we are going to talk about right now.